Valpolicella in the northeast of Italy, in the Veneto, north of Venice, close to Lake Garda, is the source of a lot of red wine. It's a familiar name because there are Valpolicella wines on every supermarket shelves. But as is often the case, there is Valpolicella and there is Valpolicella, with some producers making a much more serious effort to create really fine wines. My wine of the week this week is the Valpolicella 2013 from the company of Allegrini. It's for sale for £9.95 in the Wine Society, though indeed there are a lot of independent sellers of this wine, with prices ranging from around £10 up to £13 depending on where you buy it. Now, Allegrini is one of the best producers of the region and quite an interesting producer too. A few years ago this wine would have been Valpolicella Classico, but the family has effectively downgraded the wine, making it simply Valpolicella because they wanted to bottle it in a screw-capped bottle, which is against the rather old-fashioned rules of the DOC, of the appellation for this area. The blend is very typical though. It's mostly Corvina with some Rondinella and little bits and pieces of other local grapes, so typical authentically of the region. But the thing I love about this wine, unoaked, is the soaring perfume from it. It is beautiful. It is somewhere between a big bowl of ripe red cherries and a field full of violets and aromatic flowers. It's a beautiful nose, really capturing the essence, the freshness, the cherry brightness of that fruit. On the palate, it really is delightful. That buoyancy, that lift, that summery freshness and ripeness of fruit, it's all in there. There is a lovely underpinning of creaminess. The tannins are very smooth. They're almost kind of chocolate smooth, the tannins, giving this some weight and some texture. But the acidity and the freshness of that fruit is what really sings out. It's deliciously mouth-watering and savoury. It's very easy to sip in its own. But it has such lovely fruit that it would match with all sorts of foods. Anything from the barbecue, certainly in the summer, would be wonderful. But it has that buoyancy and lift that I think it would cope really nicely with slightly spicy foods too, with a spicy pasta dish perhaps, with some ragu, with maybe some sausage in there. Lots and lots of juiciness here to go with that lovely, authentic, rustic Italian food. The wine has 13% alcohol, quite moderate, all about that abundant freshness and juiciness, and an absolutely model Valpolicella. My wine of the week is the Valpolicella 2013 from Allegrini. It's for sale for between £9.95 at the Wine Society up to around £13 depending on where you buy it. The full list of all those merchants selling this wine coming up in just a couple of seconds from now. My wine of the week.